Hello everyone, my name is Commodore Wesley, and I'm showcasing a battle I recorded in a playtest of the weather gauge. To start us off with, you can see a French frigate with all her sails set heading directly towards me. To call quarters, I right click on the ship and then select all batteries. I also begin to set sails to get my own ship underway. As you can see here, I am not in the best position. After chasing 3 French schooners and a Dutch one into the port, I was planning on attempting a cutting out action with the boats when I noticed the frigate. However, I do not have much room to maneuver here due to the shallow harbor. These depth readings may also not be accurate, making close water engagements quite hazardous. To make matters worse for me, I do not have the weather gauge either. Therefore, I need to be very alert and careful. You can see here I set the battle sails, which will furl the lower sails to help reduce damage should the French target my sails. I also order the starboard side to fire at will by holding down the right control button for a second. I then go into manual sail mode to furl my top sails to slow my speed somewhat. I need speed to maneuver, but at the same time, I need to be able to control it quickly. However, to help save my focus, I then order the master to manage the yard angles. I line up for another broadside to rake the bows of the French ship for requesting to check the depth, 4 fathoms. If it is less than 3, we are likely to run aground. I quickly eye my charts when the French ship fires to my sails. The damage is minimal, just find my call to go into battle sails. I turn the ship downwind to wear the ship as well as avoid the approaching shore. There is not enough crew on board to fully man both broadsides at the same time. While the crew will shift from side to side on their own, it can sometimes not be quick enough. So I order the crew to leave the guns before then retargeting the crew. Also, targeting the crew means the ship will fire at the upper works of the ship. Targeting the hull will cause the ship to aim at the waterline. Obviously, we want the prize money. I turn slightly into the wind to fire another broadside. I was unsure initially what side the ship was going to target me, but it decided to go downwind of me, so I once again ordered the crew to swap sides. I also ordered to load grape shot as it went from broadside to broadside. I ordered the Marines to go aloft, expecting to have a running fight, but the French ship turned away. She presented astern, and a few more shots were delivered, but I was wary of chasing due to the wind and depth. I then swapped a round shot, but the French ship then struck her colors. I went into manual sails to quickly track around, and also backed my sails to bring my ship to a halt faster. My concerns over the depth were justified as the surrendered ship quickly then ran aground. I dropped anchor and prepared to board my yawl to go and accept the surrender of the French ship. All in all, the weather gauge is in a very, very early state gameplay-wise, and the playtest is a proof of concept more than anything. There's also plenty of bugs and unintentional aspects. But there are a lot of things I really like about this game, with a focus on small vessel operations in the European theater. I've already put in 40 hours into it. This is a game to keep an eye on, but be aware, if you want to opt into the playtest, read the user manual. It's in the installation folder. Check the playtest Steam discussion forum as well. I've been sharing my feedback fairly regularly there. If you want me to present more gameplay, let me know in the comments below.